Like most people, I'm using AI more and more to help me in my work and life. And so I asked the chatbot, can it replace a leadership or business coach? I'll explain the answer in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance. Well, can a chatbot replace a leadership and business coach, or any type of coach for that matter? Well, the answer I got was not really. And that's because it's still a machine and it's limited in its intelligence. So although it can provide rapid information and deep search information to help with research, with help to address problems or find different solutions, it doesn't possess what humans possess. And that's a complete intelligence. So we all possess three types of intelligences: the intellectual or logical intelligence, the emotional intelligence, and the instinctive intelligence. And an AI chatbot, a machine, which is really what it is, although it's progressing dramatically, remarkably, in terms of what it can do for us, it cannot use the emotional and instinctive intelligence, because that is really who we are. It's a good part of who we are. And we need to really learn how to use our intelligences more and in a balanced way in order to grow and really reach our full potential. So what do I mean again about the three intelligences? Well, we use all these three intelligences every day, although we're not necessarily aware of how we're using them or what they are. And so I want to invite you to explore that further, because for me it was a game changer when I learned about that. And when you think about it, it just makes sense, right? We solve problems with our head, with our brain, our intellectual thinking, our logic. That's really what we use and dominates most of us most of the time to function in this world. But the emotional part plays a big role as well, and the instinctive perhaps even greater, but we're less maybe aware of that. And to show the power of instinct, I just saw a post on Instagram where it showed a crow, a bird, sitting on an anthill, an ant nest, and the ants were crawling all over it. And the crow did that because it was ill. It had a certain bacteria like a flu or a cold. And instinctively, that instinctive intelligence told it to go sit on that anthill. It's not logical, it just knew from its instinct. And the reason for that is the ants emit a certain type of chemical or bacteria that will eliminate the bacteria that's affecting and causing the crow to be ill. So that's a great example of how nature, along with instinct combined, will bring solutions, or it seems like magical, to animals. But we possess the same thing, yet we don't acknowledge it or use it enough or know how to use it. Now, I learned this approach from my former mentor and coach and business partner, Fritz Glaus, who is deceased, but he wrote a book and actually developed training programs that integrated this types of people. It's called Types of People. Well, the real title of the book is Crazy Zoo, Types of People, Ways to Success. And it's about zoo animals. It's a fable. Zoo animals and a zookeeper who communicate telepathically, and they want to create a open, free zoo without cages where humans could interact closer with the animals. But to do that, they needed to learn how to collaborate and build teamwork, which is really what many business owners or leaders want to do within their companies, so people collaborate better and are able to solve problems together, bring new solutions without having to be told what to do. So in this case, in the book, why I'm mentioning it as well is because as you read the book, Fritz walks you through a process to identify your dominant type. Which of the three intelligences is more dominant in you? Is it the intellectual? Is it the emotional? Or is it the instinctive? And this is not done through a questionnaire. It's done through an interactive exercise, which we also do in our leadership and team development workshops. So I want to encourage you to learn more about this, and that's why I mentioned the book. There's a link in the description of the video where you can access that book, or you could purchase it. It's available on Amazon as well as Lulu. So that's a method to not only develop yourself further, but learn about the three intelligences and how to leverage that to use more of your potential. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you act on this and go check out the book. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications to get news of new videos. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk again soon.